F110 Flash System Stamp Machine's User Guide. Thank you for choosing Flashline Microprocessor Control Flash System Stamp Machine. This manual includes the information about the installation of the Flash System Stamp Machine, all steps of setting and stamp production process, additionally all the information about stamp materials. All rights are reserved by Matuya Machine Limited Company. Please start with checking 4 units and accessories which must be found in the package: instructions and application CD, power cable, the machine unit and warranty certificate. Product description and structure. Flashline is the state-of-art flash system stamp machine which enables the fastest and the highest quality pre-ink stamp production by exposing sensitive to light flash foams. Flash foams and stamp designs placed on the exposure area of the machine come to life with easiest way by Flashline. Plug the grounded power cable given together with the machine in the power inlet at the backside and plug the other end in 220-volt outlet. Press the switch placed at the back of the machine to turn the power on, and see the blue color flashing button is on, which is placed in front of the machine. Flashline flash system stamp machines are designed and manufactured according to the CE regulations in order to provide your personal safety. Plug power cord into the grounded outlet which matches the voltage value indicated on the label placed at the back of the machine. If sudden electrical power sources are likely in your location, it's recommended to use with regulator. Power supply cables should be routed so that they are not likely be walked on or damaged by items placed against them. Don't overload wall outlets, extension cords or regulators with other devices in order to prevent risk of fire or electrical shock. The machine should be placed on a stable, well-balanced and clean surface. The machine should be placed away from the heat surface and the other equipment that may generate excessive vibration, dust or moisture. The reparation of the machine must be done by authorized technicians. The electronical structure of the machine is designed to discharge the capacitors automatically when the machine is switched off or unplugged. The machine must be unplugged at least 5 minutes before opening the case for repair. Flashline flash system stamp machine is designed and engineered in a way protecting the operator against electrical shocks and flashing by accident. All case covers have been grounded on a fuse in place on the plug socket to prevent electrical leakage. The cover of the exposure area must be properly closed during flashings, since looking directly at the flash might be harmful for eyes. In order to protect the operator, a sensor is placed on the machine that doesn't allow flashings if the cover is open. There are also vents to allow air circulation at the back of the machine. Don't place the machine very close to walls or else that can block the vent coolings. Don't use any attachments not supplied by Matuya with the Flashline stamp machine as it may cause hazards. Don't put weights on the machine during transportation. Fasten the machine package inside the vehicle to avoid impact. Pay attention when carrying machine as it's made of sensitive electrical systems. Please avoid placing it inclined or upright position. Stick fragile label on the carton. Use a vectoral software to make a stamp design. Choose the frame size for the stamp, which you are going to design from the size template page that you open your desktop. Prepare and draw the design of the stamp, which should not be overlapping the inner red frame. Outside frame is being made in order to place the pad on the stamp design properly. By erasing inner frame, print out your design from laser printer onto a laser estate paper in mirror position with minimum 600 dpi resolution. In single color pre-ink stamp production, pre-cut according stamp size and print ready-made flash foams with 3mm thickness are used. Please be sure to clean the glass exposure area with a soft dry paper before starting the posing process. If you make habit of this stage of always get better results. Print your design on an estate sheet, place it on an exposure area, keeping the printed surface down. Place the flash pad onto your stamp design properly and close the cover. When the flashing light is on, it indicates the machine is ready for flashing. After this process, press the flashing button and have the flashing and repeat the same process for 2 more times. If you press flashing button before blue light is on, then the flash lamp will not explode. Open the cover and take the exposure flash foam out. Place pre-ink cartridge into the stamp mount.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky.
Then place the exposure flash foam on the cartridge as reversed and press about 20 seconds by your hand.
Drifting on by, you know how I feel.
Then clean the pad surface by napkin and place it on the cartridge and fix the flash foam and the cartridge into the stamp mount with a clip.
Yeah, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
Now your stamp is ready to use. In about 45 minutes, the flash foam absorbs ink in the cartridge completely and becomes ready to make prints continuously.
It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new life for me.
If the single color stamps are used according to user manual instructions, it's possible to make 5,000 prints without refilling ink. When the ink is about to finish, open the upper cap, refill the stamp through ink holes and continue to use again and again. Use a vectoral software to make a stamp design. Choose the frame size for the stamp which you are going to design from the size template page that you open your desktop. Prepare and draw the design of the stamp, which should not be overlapping the inner red frame. Leave 3 mm space on your design between different colors and place into the inner frame. Outside frame is being made in order to place the flash foam pad onto the stamp design properly. By erasing inner frame, print out your design from laser printer onto laser acetate paper in mirror position with minimum 600 dpi resolution. In multicolor pre-ink stamp production, pre-cut according to stamp size and framed ready-made flash foam pads with 7 mm thickness are used. Print your design on an acetate sheet, place it on the exposure area, keeping the printed surface down. Place the flash foam onto your stamp design and put 5 pieces business cards onto the flash foam pad. After removing the magnetic metal plate from its place, please close the cover properly and lock it. When the flashing light is on, it indicates the machine is ready for flashing. After this process, press the flashing button and have the flashing and repeat the same process for 2 more times. If you press flashing button before blue light is on, then the flash lamp will not explode. After several minutes of last flashing, hold up the cover. This waiting several minutes without moving the pose pad will allow a bit cooling the flash foam pad. While you were separating the exposed pad cutting machine, you also close the color blocks cutting edge surfaces by thermal process so you prevent the leakage of ink. After that, please place the flash foam pads into the ink trays to let them absorb the ink. The ink height in trays after wire mat should not exceed 3 mm in height. Please be sure that the surface with the design of the exposed flash pads, which is being put onto the ink tray, is at the top. For urgent productions, the ink absorption process time is minimum 45 minutes. For regular daily production, the best ink absorption time is about 45 to 90 minutes for the best results. Large stamps need more time for ink absorption. Absorption time depends on type of ink, process, and temperature of the environment. Take out the ink flash foam pad pieces and leave them carefully on an absorber paper for 10 minutes. You can repeat it on different papers in order to clean properly the unnecessary ink at the bottom. In this step, Your flash foam is ready to be placed into the flash stamp mount. Before placing the flash foam pad into the stamp mount, apply special adhesive to base of the stamp mount and stick the flash foam pads into the stamp mount. Now, your flash stamp is ready to use. If the multicolor flash stamps are used according to the user manual instructions, it's possible to make 25,000 prints without refilling ink. Use a vector software to make a stamp design. Choose the frame size for the stamp which you are going to design from the size template page that you open your desktop. Prepare and draw the design of the stamp, which should not be overlapping the inner red frame. Outside frame is being made in order to place flash foam pad onto the stamp design properly. By erasing inner frame, print out your design from laser printer on the laser estate paper in mirror position with minimum 600 dpi resolution. In single and multicolor pre-ink stamp production, pre-cut according to stamp size and print ready-made flash foam pads with 3mm thickness are used. Please be sure to clean the glass exposure area with a soft dry paper before starting the posing process. Print your design on an estate sheet, place it on the exposure area, keeping the printed surface down. Place the flash foam pad onto your stamp design and put 4 pieces business cards onto the flash foam pad and close the cover properly. The aim of placing business cards to prevent the outlines, which will be appeared due to flash foam pad's outlines are not being well processed. Placing business cards onto pads is provide some pressure to get outlines be properly processed and prevent unwanted frame lines at the edge of the flash foam pads. When the flashing light is on, it indicates the machine is ready for flashing. After this process, press the flashing button and have the flashing and repeat the same process for 2 more times. If you press the flashing button before blue light is on, then the flash lamp will not explode. After several minutes of last flashing, hold up the cover. This waiting several minutes without moving the posed pad will allow a bit cooling the flash foam pad. Open the cover and take the exposure flash foam pad out. After that, please place the flash foam pads into the ink trays to let them absorb the ink. The ink height in trays after wire mat should not exceed 1.5 mm in height. Please be sure that the surface with the design of the exposed flash pads which is being put on the ink trays is at the top. For urgent productions, the ink absorption process time is minimum 15 minutes. For regular daily production, the best ink absorption time is about 15 to 20 minutes for the best results. Take out the inked flash foam pad pieces and leave them carefully on the absorber paper for 3 minutes. In this step, your flash foam is ready to be placed into the pocket flash stamp mount. Before placing the flash foam pads into stamp mount, apply special adhesive to base of the stamp mount and stick the flash foam pads into stamp mount. Now your flash stamp is ready to use. If the pocket flash stamps are used according to user manual instructions, it's possible to make 3000 prints without refilling ink. When the ink is about to finish, by refilling the pad from reverse side through ink holes with mixer flash stamp ink and continue to use again and again. Daily cleaning of the machine must be done by the operator. A soft, Q-damp dry duster should be used for cleaning. It's very important to keep glasses clean and dust-free in the exposure area. You can use mild household glass cleaner on the glass. Don't spray the glass cleaners or any other cleaners directly on the machine. Flashline microprocessor controlled stamp machines don't require periodical maintenance. The flash lamps used in the machines have 500 hours working lifetime. In case the lamps don't work or work inefficiently, they must be changed by authorized technicians.